Hey crew, want to talk about sort of an important concept that shows up sometimes in the middle of just regular training blocks, and that is the lie detector test. So sometimes you're getting into you're sort of between big competitions or big events or even big trips in your life, and you're just sort of in this lifestyle, I'm training, I'm making progress, I don't have a big event or a competition. And so one of the things that we see that the best athletes in the world do is they put in a fake event in the middle of their training block or in their just regular life, which forces them to confront, am I eating right? Do I actually sleep enough? Am I taking care of my tissues, or am I just getting by? Because it's easy to get into regular training and then, if there's nothing really hanging over your head, you're never really sort of risking anything if you show up a little hungover or you're a little sleep deprived. So in the middle of the block, and I'll tell you a great example of this is world champion and world record and overall World Cup winner Kate Courtney, mountain bike superstar. She just finished the Kate Epic, which is just something that she and some of her friends ride. It's a 7-day training block that they put in big volume. I think they rode 36 hours of total training in 7 days, which is a lot. And they just put it in the middle and sort of test out how they're feeling, what's the nutrition like, what are the recovery strategies, how's it work? And it just really gives us a clear picture of what's going on. So I love that. And to that end, I want to introduce you guys to something that we're going to do starting next Saturday on the 15th, which is called the Tour of Sufferland RIA. Now, I don't work with this company, but I'm a huge fan of it, and it was brought to our attention by a guy named Ronnie Hines from Specialized, who we're fans of. And basically, thesufferfest.com is a training app, like all these good training apps. These guys are based out of Boulder, and they do some really good virtual bike training. So in full disclosure, sometimes when Juliet and I are looking to get monostructural, simple aerobic training, we spend a lot of time on the bike. We're cyclists, we do a lot of mountain biking, and the Sufferfest gives us really excellent workouts that we just drop in on either our Watt bike or our Concept 2 trainer bikes. And once a year, and we did this last year, it's called the Tour of Sufferland RIA, and the idea is to try to put 10 days in a row of just getting some nice, easy, monostructural bike work in. So last year, what was really interesting about doing this is it ends up being about like 140 miles of bike intervals, and each time you can be done in about an hour a day, which is very reasonable. But being able to be that consistent day after day is something that doesn't show up in our normal life. Normally, like we do a little CrossFit, we do some strength training, we go to yoga, right? We like to go hike, we ride our bikes, we paddle. So we're in this kind of constant sort of barrage of variety and play and strength training. But once in a while, by being able to do 7 to 9 days in a row, and this is 9 days in a row, it really forces us to confront, am I as fit as I am, as I think I am? And then can I and do I really have a plan, and am I doing the right things to take care of myself day after day? Because you can't do this for 9 days in a row and not sleep. You can't do this 9 days in a row and actually not do the recovery and adaptation, because it really shows up later on in the week that you can be great for a day or two, but you can't be great for 7 days. So what I'm suggesting is, if you're interested in kind of taking this lie detector test, because you can do it on an elliptical, you do it on a bike, you do it on an assault bike, doesn't matter what you have, even a rowing machine you can do this on. Thesufferfest.com, it's the Tour of Sufferland RIA, starts next week, and what's going to happen is all the money that if you sign up and do it, goes to the Taylor Phinney Foundation. And Phinney is, Davis Phinney, I think his son is Taylor. Davis was one of the greatest American cyclists ever. His wife is an American Savage cyclist. And they support and work with something of the Parkinson's Foundation. They do a lot of work in and around Parkinson's, and all of the money raised for this supports the Parkinson's organizations that they support. So out of Boulder, incredible cycling family, making a difference in Parkinson's disease. We're gonna sign up. Come join Margaret. Come join Juliet, come join myself. 9 days in a row, can you hang? Matt Vincent is in. And the idea is, hey, let's party for 9 days in a row. Even if you don't fancy yourself an aerobic athlete, hey, maybe spend 9 days improving aerobic fitness. Anyway, we'll see if the lie detector is strong. And anyway, one idea of just putting it on your brain, just like Deadcember, Squat-tober, those kind of ideas. This is our aerobic base in the middle of February. Come join us.